Have you noticed that time seems to be speeding up? I have. It's quite interesting. I was going to say unnerving, and I think I mean unnerving because our nervous systems are affected, right? Well, one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video is to share with you this very deep truth that time is our most precious resource. If you ask most people, they probably would come up with that as a truth. However, we don't treat it that way. When I think about creating a video or any kind of content, I think about the time that any person will take to listen or watch or read something that I create, because it's so important to me that I don't waste anyone's time. A lot of times we will notice these sorts of things when we've paid for either content, time, let's say in a retreat, an Airbnb, a cabin, a trip, and then it doesn't go well, or it doesn't feel right, or something about it is, not to our expectations. And then we're like, oh, I don't waste my time. And yet, how much time do we waste, right? Yesterday, I had a really, really bad night's sleep, and I was a zombie all day. And I could not, for the life of me, either make myself sleep or do anything productive. And I watched TikToks, which I really don't like TikTok. I never really was into it, but I was just, that's all I had. That's all I had. And I could feel myself, first of all, the scrolling got faster, right? No, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, right? Keeps swiping, what's the word? Scrolling, And so my attention span got shorter and shorter in the time that I was actually on the app. And this happens whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, whatever else out there exists, right? That we scroll. We actually shorten our own attention span, and they're kind of counting on it, you're a consumer. We consume more information in 24 hours of our lives than most people used to consume in their entire lives, 100 years ago or 50, I don't even know, before social media, before the presence of these videos and content, this much content. So I don't want to waste your time here. So if you are still watching, that means that there is something here that is compelling and interesting and useful to you. And I invite you to pause, and I invite you to reflect on and consider, what do you do with your time? How do you treat your time? Do you treat your time as if it's precious, as if it's the one thing that you can't get back? Or do you waste it? Do you lose it? Now, don't get into shaming yourself. Don't get into blaming yourself. Don't get into ruminating on how you've lost or wasted time. Don't waste your time doing that. It's a paradox. Don't waste your time doing that. Reflect on what you do now and watch your choices change in the world. I'm pausing here to let you take this in. It is a lot harder to pause on a video than it is anywhere else, because I'm so aware of how quickly people scroll away, and I'm just counting on this reaching whoever it's meant to reach. So let's pause together. Close your eyes, take a breath. Have you noticed how anytime there's an invitation to take your breath, it's such a relief? Let's take a breath. This is worth your time. Many blessings.